Hello everyone, we're back with SubaHibi. So first things first, I am sick, as you might be able to tell by my voice. Well, at least I've been sick for like the past week. Like, it's next Saturday since my last video. I know in my last video I was like, hey, my throat feels kind of funny. I wonder why that is. Yeah, that's called foreshadowing. I do want to get at least one SubaHibi video in this week, so that's why I'm doing this. Because like my backlog is running out. I'm on my laptop right now. I forgot to check the settings for that, so like, if it doesn't sound good like those two other videos, sorry. I'll get around to it, you know, when I'm not dying. Second off though, this is kind of important. So, whenever I need to download or whenever I make a thumbnail, I need to get the sprites and the backgrounds, right? To get the backgrounds, the way I do this is I go to this obscure hentai site that's really hard to log into, and then I find where someone dumped all the CGs and backgrounds and stuff. The thing is, the backgrounds are at the very last page. The CGs are on the first page, right? And I saw one CG that made me go, huh? And, I mean, with my theory, it makes complete sense. If my theory's wrong, then, you know, I've got no clue. But if my theory is right, it's like, oh yeah, of course, it all makes sense. It was the one where Minakami is playing the piano, but it's not Minakami playing the piano, it's Tomo-sane. Which, if we go with the Trinity theory, you know, I was kind of leaning towards the duology theory, with Tomo-sane being below them. But no, now it's the Trinity again. So yeah, I had to check the Sawayaka message board. That's the first thing I had to do. Yeah, so the whole time I had a fever this week, I was just going, you know, that kept me going. Since I'm the administrator of the site, I had to check that group of words first. Oh, don't say words. And administrate that group of words where everyone wears the same expression. Anxiety. And anxiety, yeah. Okay, look, I'm sick, I don't have to say all those. There's no such thing as creative anxiety. Anxiety always looks the same. No originality. Anxiety wears a banal guise. You're all just repeating the same words. You disappoint me. I watched that group of words that did nothing but copy each other and thought of what I could do. What can I do to this group of words? I can't participate in a battle that divides the universe. I can't call the thunder or the lightning. I can't devour the sun. I can't plead with the star Antares. I can't do anything to a swarm of angels. But here, the words here are a group of people. There's something I must do to this group of people. There's something I must do. Because I'm the savior. Something I can do as the savior. I'll tell you all a fairy tale. What I can do is lead this poor flock of sheep out of the dangerous forest into the safe plains. That's what I can do. I'll heal your wounds. What I can do is save you all. I am the human savior. I was born into this world so that I could save people. Oh, but you know, I did think, remember, so the piano scene. In that scene, Zakuro talked about a he. I haven't gone back and looked at that quote yet, but I remember thinking at the time, I was like, oh, that's a Suino Sora reference. But no, that's just what he wants you to think. It's a Tomo-sane Yuki reference. I mean, they even have the same name. One, who shall be saved and who shall not? Yep. Can you prove you're the savior? You're the savior, you should be able to stop Takashima's curse. It's not hard to say all these things. Stop Takashima's messages. Hook, line, and sinker. The trap I set a few hours before had caught something, but I couldn't relax just yet. Game that I've been caught in the trap may be weaker, but his mind is as alert as it can be. If I'm not careful when I open the trap, I might be the one that gets eaten. Calm down. Chase your desperate prey. Accurately, perfectly, logically, analytically. Stop the curse? What do you mean? I think your future messages will prove useful, don't you? What is that coming to me in Sadako? Those messages are nothing but scary. Stop those. You're getting them every hour. How selfish. Though I don't care to say that anymore. Why would I be annoyed by the lowest of life forms is the lowest of life forms? People hate cockroaches, but no one is surprised that a cockroach is detestable. I pulled out the piece of Takashima's skull that has been in her phone for an exorcism. This piece of skull would be the perfect way to summon a ghost. The location of the exorcism would of course be that place. The building where Takashima-san jumped to her death. Exactly what I'm about to say. Go to the nudity street in Suginomiya, walk 5 meters to the left of the entrance to the apartment building. Don't screw with me. There's no way I could go there. Too scared to go to the place where she died. Her curse will kill me. And in the end, you're the ones who will have to decide if you want to go. If you're right about being killed, will the same thing eventually happen if you don't go? There's a lock of hair at the place where she died. Pick it up and bring it home. I'll show you a miracle. I can stop her curse. Get ready to go to Suginomiya. Should be able to get there in a few minutes with my bicycle. I have to place this before Akasaka or Kitami get there. Then, a miracle will occur. That's right. I'll do what I can. This is the Umi and Echo brand of magic. I'll heal their wounds. I'll lead the sheep out of the forest. That's the job given to the savior of humans. It's what I can do. Okay, sorry. Alright, July 16th. Oh, OBS told me something. I moved the window to look at it and now it's gone. Okay. I heard a drop in the distance. Somewhere far away. Where am I? That's what I always think when I wake up. I heard a bell in the distance. Some far off city. That wasn't the sound of a bell. The sound of an insect flapping its wings. The sound of a winged insect. Oh god, the looking glass ones? Hundreds of thousands, millions, billions of winged insects. At school, the only sound I hear is the sound of the bell, not the sound of the winged insects. Maybe that too is just an auditory hallucination. An illusion that doesn't really exist. Oh, you know something? That day counter. In Rabbit Hole 1, wasn't it Kagami and Tsukasa? I forget about Rabbit Hole 2. But in this one, it's Ayana. That's like... Hold on. Hold on. Pull up Firefox. On my laptop, so I don't have the video saved. So we're gonna go to youtube.com/HorseyEatYou. This guy makes good videos. You should check him out. It's taking a while to load. Hold on. Give it time. Wait, no, I'd have to find the exact second of it. Okay, no, I'll get back to this. Okay. An illusion that doesn't really exist. Can you hear that? I couldn't hear that sound anymore. Isn't that the definition of illusion? A faint landscape. This is my room. When did I come home? Where is his home, by the way? I don't remember that at all. But it's always like that when I wake up. I can never remember what I was doing before I went to sleep or where I was, or even what time I went to sleep. My heart is just relaxed, and everything feels distant. Everything feels nice and even. Now then. Like, is this me in a comedy house, just another room? First, I turned on my computer. I organized my thoughts as I watched my computer start up. Alright, last night I rode my bicycle from the school to Suginomiya, put Takashima-san's hair in that spot. Then I came home. I connected to the internet, looked at the posts last night, posted on the message board as a savior. Phone. Get a message on my cell phone. It's from Tachibana Kibika. She was watching Senegawa Yui's movements for me. I checked the message she had sent me. She went to school at 6 in the morning, huh? Why, was she staking out her house? I guess I did write in one of the automated messages that Takashima-san will be going to her house at about this time. She wanted to run away somewhere, she chose the school, huh? What a dull choice. I looked at Takashima-san's phone. The inbox was full of messages from Senegawa Yui. She's actually responding to a ghost. Please don't come to my room. Please. I'll go find your doll. So she went to school to look for that doll. There's no way she's going to be able to find it after this long, though. Well, let me move my mic a little closer. There. She doesn't even know what kind of doll it is. How's she going to look for something she won't recognize? Well, whatever. I'm going to get a phone call. Okay. That phone call may have lasted a little bit. It's about a week. Yeah, I really need to be recording more SubaHibi. I'm still a little sick. Like, I'm kind of worried I have like a sinus infection or something. It's gotten better, but now that I'm talking, it's worse. Hold on. That's awful timing. Yeah, just put like between me starting class, having work, you know, that kind of stuff. I've had a busy week. And being sick. So hopefully next week I get to record, you know, more than 9 minutes of SubaHibi. But still, that's easier than I expected. Sanagawa nicknamed the Steel Lady by the students, so I thought it would take a bit longer for that to peel away her psychological defenses. Hold on. Ew. I thought that would just be a normal cough. I was wrong. People get grossed out by that stuff, so let's not talk about it. Even if she acts tough, she's still a woman. They're born in a position favored by society. I mean... okay, sure. Now I just have to decide how I'm gonna lead her to suicide. Might be better to stop the automated messages and send them my hand. There we go. Something like this. I came to your room, but why aren't you here? When I touched the cute dolls in your room, all their heads came off. The time right now is... start to wait about 20 minutes until I can send the message. From here on, I'd have to send the curse mail to Sanagawa by hand. I had to make sure I didn't forget the time. Set a timer so that my cell phone would vibrate once an hour. Set it to remind me 5 minutes before every hour. Though since I'm setting it manually, there's still some discrepancy in the time. No one will notice something like that though. I'll chase her into a corner once every hour. And then, I'll kill her. I won't dirty my own hands. I'll kill her with my miracle. A perfect crime that only the savior could commit. I'd already thought of several ways I could ultimately kill her. Prepared for every possible scenario. Different methods of killing filled my brain. There are 4 possible choices in one turn. Their route diverges at 32 places before the end. Even with just 4 possible choices at each divergence, 32 points of divergence means there are over 18 quintillion possibilities. Of those, 18 what's-its are bad ends. In other words, failure. Most of the 202 remaining endings couldn't be called success. Not all of them I would at least succeed in killing Sanagawa. There are only 12 endings where everything goes according to plan. I want the best possible route. I want one of 2 endings. The first of the 2 optimal endings would be Sanagawa committing suicide by jumping off the apartment building. Of course, talking about the same apartment building where Takashima Zakuro committed suicide. This would be the most impressive death and most revelatory. If she committed suicide there, a great number of people would witness it. It'd be the most beautiful miracle. It's definitely a favorable outcome. There are several possible problems with this route. The first problem is that since Takashima-san just committed suicide there a few days ago, the rooftop is off limits except for authorized personnel. When I checked, all the entrances to the roof were locked, including the elevator and the fire escape. The problem was how to get the key. I could get the key, but she jumped off the school building, right? Well, jumped. It'd be simple, but I haven't found a way to get the key so far. I did consider the possibility of associating myself with one of the employees, but probably already missed the flag to get on this route. I should assume it's impossible to start this route now. The most realistic option is the second of the optimal outcomes. She would commit suicide by jumping off the top of Building C. The Building C rooftop is locked, just like the apartment building rooftop in the first route. So there's no way a normal student would be able to go up there. It's off limits except for authorized personnel. It's the same problem as in the first route, except she's a teacher. She has authorized personnel. One variable is completely different in the second round. She is, yeah! She used to be advisor of the Fine Arts Club, which has access to the Building C rooftop. It wouldn't be hard for her to get the key to go up there. After that, just need to figure out how to drive her to suicide. Either way, be easiest to aim for the second round and make Sanagawa commit suicide on Building C. Oh, by the way, lots of people have been commenting about the voice acting patch. I want to talk about that at the start of next video so people know. Okay? There's still plenty of difficulties with this plan. It should be easy for the savior. Remind me, okay? And like, you can't remind me because there's going to be a backlog, but ignore that. But use the information from Tachibana to keep leading her on. I should hit the flag naturally. I won't let the shorty guide for me. School should have been starting soon, but there are hardly any other students. What's happening here? Oh wait, what's his laugh like? Yeah. School was perfectly normal yesterday. This change happened overnight. It almost looked like the school was canceled. I didn't go into the school building. I walked towards my secret base instead. I don't have very much time until the day when I must return to the world of the sky. The world to the sky. I still have a great many things I must accomplish. Oh, what? What's this? Dr. G's harem. They're all hanging out by the pool. For some reason, there's a bunch of students gathering by the entrance to my secret base. What are they all doing so close to my secret base? What's going on, Tachibana? You're supposed to be watching Sanagawa. Dude's got a cold. Time? I suppose. Which one's Megu? This one? You're...
赤坂メグです。高島の呪いを解いていただいた。
Oh, which means you're...
はい。私が北見里子です。
You're Sadoko? What's the difference for broccoli and cauliflower? Go! Idiot. And? What about the others? What do they have blue hair?
救世主様にお会いしたいと。
Glasses girl, best girl. And? Why are they here?
すみません。まずかったですよね。
This is the set of my base. Don't allow anyone but my followers to come here.
それなら大丈夫ですよ。全員救世主様のもとに下ろうとするものです。
Oh, really?
さっきから瀬名川先生の名前出てるんですけど、今日瀬名川先生死ぬって本当ですか？
Why?
噂になってます。
Oh, really? Aren't there plenty of other people who could die? Hold on, how's Takuji talking? Okay, he's in his evil voice.
なるほどね。それって。そうですね。瀬名川先生が死ぬのなら次は私である可能性だって高いですし、まあ他の人間かもしれませんが。
I can't tell if Kimika's loving this or not. The two of you, Sanagawa and Tachibana. Do you understand me?
どういうことですか？赤坂と北見と橘と、それと瀬名川先生は何かあるんですか？
And they did. They definitely did.
やっぱり赤坂と北見のせいなんだな。あと橘、お前もかよ。はい、私のせいですよ。なら私たちは助かるってことじゃない？だって呪われてるのはその4人だけでしょ。
They're turning on him quick. Why didn't you explain this before you brought them along, Tachibana?
ごめんなさい。でも救世主様の口からの方が説得力があると思いました。
So she's pushing the work onto me? The end of the world on July 20th isn't related to Takashima Sakuragirl's curse. Shouldn't need to say this, but one vengeful spirit doesn't have enough power to destroy the world.
なら、あのメールは？高島さんから送られてくる不気味なあれは？
Those are her messages of love to all of you. She wants to save you all.
助けたい?
Yes, allow me to ask you a question. Why is she telling you the world is going to end over and over?
それは私たちを恨んでるから。ふざけんなよ。恨まれてるのはお前らだけだろ。
Can you please not yell?
ごめん。
Well, it's hard to imagine that Takashima Sakura hated people she hardly even knew. Of course not. I mean, she must have hated all the people who saw her being bullied and did nothing. It's not resent. What's her purpose in sending those messages after her death? Why would she keep telling you the world is about to end?
メッセージの意図。助かる方法があるからでしょうか。
Correct.
マジで助かる方法があるの？だからてめえは高島に恨まれているから助かる方法なんてね
えよ。You, how many times do I have to say it?
ごめんなさい。
Akasaku Megu, Kitami Satoko, and Tachibana Kimika. These three won't be killed by the curse.
なんで？こいつらが呪われてるんでしょ？
I already dispelled the curse.
解いた？
Yes, therefore Takashima's vengeful spirit won't come from them.
もしかして瀬名川先生が死ぬのって？
Exactly. I haven't dispelled her curse. Takashima still loathes her.
高島の呪いって死ぬの？ならもし私たち呪いを解いてなかったら。当然今日死ぬのは私たち3人になってたかもしれませんね。ならなんで瀬名川先生は助けないんですか？
Why would I do something she didn't ask me to?
でも呪いで殺されるなんて、せめて瀬名川先生に教えてあげても。
The curse they dispelled from these two has been transferred to Senagawa. Do you know what would happen if I dispelled it from her? The vengeful spirit wouldn't have a victim anymore. She might take anyone. Even you. If you're okay with that, I suppose I could dispel her curse.
Yeah,
You know, we need Senagawa. Kill her, yeah. What is it?
間宮先輩って数日前に予言なんて当たらないって言ってたって聞いたんだけど。
What are you talking about?
2年の横山やす子って
やす子
なんですけど。
Best girl.
間宮先輩は予言なんてありえないって否定してた。
Isn't that what Minakami said? Oh, I am a genius. What? What the hell? I mean, another piece of evidence for my Trinity theory. Everyone's in the comments going, oh, Tomo-sana, you need his voice acting patch. Why would I need his voice acting patch if he wasn't a really important character? Well, I mean, that does beg the question, why do they voice Takuchi but not him? Like, Takuchi's the only male character with voice acting, I believe. Which, I mean, he definitely needs it, right? He's a very important character. But, like, Tomo-sana presumably is too? So why did they skip it? Are they, like, hiding it? Is that... It's hiding the twist by not voice acting him? That's actually kind of cool, that's true, but... Or there's no twist, and I'm completely off base, but that's not possible. Oh, by the way, I figured it out, by the way. Looking Glass Insects, that can't be Kimika's POV because there's a Kimika route in it. So I'm pretty sure Looking Glass Insects is Tomo-sana. And then I did look, it's Jabberwocky, something else, like Through the Looking Glass, then Jabberwocky too. So I'm assuming Jabberwocky is Hasaki? And then, or maybe Through the Looking Glass is Kimika? Or I'm assuming Hasaki's a very, very important character who we're not going to see until the end. Which is kind of what I assumed with Tomo-sana, but someone's got to be Through the Looking Glass. I just remember, so I'm pretty sure Through the Looking Glass is where the dog scene is. We all know what I'm talking about. And I've heard a lot of people say like Through the Looking Glass is like messed up or something, I believe. I could be mixing it up with an invention. But, so I always assumed it was a female protagonist, which would pick Kimika. Might be wrong about that though. I've read a lot of information about SubaHibi over the years that like I don't remember anymore. I've definitely heard people talk about Looking Glass Insects the most though, out of all the routes, I think. What the hell? What does that mean? I don't remember saying that. When was that?
高島さんが自殺した後に聞きましたけど。
Did you hear about the super robo pacifist Gandhi? Bizarre. It's impossible. I don't remember talking to her at all that day. What is this?
それって考えが変わったということですか?
No, not at all. Not at all. I never changed my mind. Is that not true?
はい。そうですよ。救世主様が考え違いなどするわけありません。
It's nonsense to say that the prophecy isn't true. The prophecy's already happening.
それって20日に。
Yeah, that's right.
ちょっと待ってよ。それって全員死ぬってことなの?
Maybe so.
そうですね。全員死ぬ。全員。そんなの困るよ。だって私死ぬわけにいかないもん。まだやってないことばっかりだし、それに死んじゃったら私のお母さんだって悲しむし。
That shouldn't be a problem. Your mother will be dead too.
だそれ問題ないわけねえだろ。
You.
バカ野郎。
Oh, they're turning on her.
何すんだよ赤坂。あんた何様だよ。救世主様に向かってなんて口聞いてるのさ。
They joined the cult so fast. Like, you'd think it would be after Senagawa's death. Like, after that, I could see people buying into it.
救世主? 今間宮君、いや間宮様、確かにそうなるかもって言いましたよ。
I guess besides these two. Yeah.
あと助かる方法があるって言いましたよね。
Oh. Bless me. Yeah, there is.
マジで助かる方法あるのかよ。答えろよ。
The female student grabbed my lapels? Lapels? What's a lapel? Lapel. Folded flap of cloth on the front of a jacket or coat. Oh, those things? Those have a name? Oh, jeez. Oh. We got Orie from Under Night in Birth. I was surprised. After Yakasaka knocked her over with a punch, Kitami jumped on top of her and started hitting her. What a team. For girls, they're awfully accustomed to using violence. I was shocked by their skill. She loves it! So that's the true nature of the two girls who terrified Tachibana and Takashima-san. Anyone would want to commit suicide if they're getting bullied by these two. She groaned quietly and stopped moving. All the girls huddled there, frozen in fear. Oh, I don't think about that part of it. Yeah, her boyfriend died, the girl she bullied died. Okay, like Megu being in on it, that makes complete sense. Your boyfriend dying has nothing to do with the end of the world. You don't understand at all. I mean, I'm sure it does, actually. I'm sure, like, Tomo-sana had something to do with it, is my guess. You guys are a pain. Just how desperate are these two? Was it that hellish getting the curse medal for the past few days? One of the basics of brainwashing is to completely destroy a person's individual personality. How do you know so much about brainwashing? Individual personality. But destroying someone's personality through fear normally takes quite a bit of work. After finally being freed from Takashima's curse, then immediately being faced with the end of the world, most people will try to follow someone else. This is a story from ancient times. God in heaven looked out upon the people on earth and despaired at the wickedness of men. He resolved to send a great flood to blot out man. Oh, every religion has to have a great flood to blot out man from the face of land. Then he told a great prophet of his resolve. The great prophet understood God's will, and he and his family constructed a monolithic ark. During that time, the prophet tried to warn the people that the world would be flooded. Not a single one of the foolish people lent their ears to his words. When Noah completed the ark, his wife, his 3 sons, the 3 wives of his sons entered the ark, as well as 2 of every animal on earth. The world was covered in torrential rain for 40 days and 40 nights. God destroyed all flesh, in which is the breath of life under heaven. Even after the rain stopped and the sky grew clear, the water did not abate for 150 days. It's just an old story. Besides, God made a promise to the people. He'll never again bring about a great flood to destroy all living things. Yeah, he was just screwing with you. Listen to what I said. He only promised he wouldn't cause another flood. Constructing an ark won't save us from the world's destruction. Be like using an umbrella in a burning building. An utterly fruitless effort. Is that like a saying in Japanese, or did he just bring that one out? I'll tell you when the time comes. I'm not soft-hearted enough to save all of humanity. Don't worry, I'll save you. Don't worry. Yeah, there's no problem. No problem. More importantly, if you have any friends that wish to be saved, you may bring them to me. But only people who believe in my prophecy. If you bring a non-believer here, I won't save any of you. Okay, I love Dr. G. The group dissolved. They can act freely. If they bring a single non-believer to me, I won't save any of them. If one person betrays me, they will all die. Made sure that fact was clear. Now then. I normally probably cut it here. I don't know how long the first clip was, but I want to keep going today. I don't have too much longer, so I might have to cut mid-scene, but we're going. Another one will die from the roof into the courtyard. They'll keep dying and you can't stop it. Soon it will all end. Anyway, send out the prediction in one of Takashima-san's messages. Did tell the prediction to some of them directly. This is still the most effective way. Now then. What is this feeling? What is this? Ah, no! This is... Our frequencies don't match? This feeling. Same as the first time. Why? Ryu-chan! Why don't our frequencies match? The Holy Surge is already tuned, but this feeling... This is because of last night. Last night, White Ryu-chan and Black Ryu-chan fought the final battle that stretched across the universe. God, I wanted to forget about that. Every single Ryu-chan was turned into chunks of meat. Since someone was trying to reach me with the Holy Surge, that meant Ryu-chan came back to life after I put her back together. What a miracle! Yeah! Play the guitar! Of course, I only did it because there's a possibility of success. Actually succeeded in reviving an angel. Fear the savior, Mamiya Takuji! Ryu-chan! The first time she called out to me. This time was different. I had to call out to her. Carefully started tuning. After taking that much damage, she must be desperately sending the Holy Surge out to me. I'm the savior. I can handle a little bit of tuning. Use my powers, the savior. Use my fearsome powers of concentration to search for Ryu-chan's Holy Surge within the infinite sea of frequencies. Imagine how she looks. Create her body. The given shape. This is straight from Fate Stay Night. This is Shiryo projecting Caliburn. Slowly adjusted the super dimensional vibrations to match her frequency. My Holy Surge rises above dimensions. The road illuminated by the M theory. I break through the film of the second dimension. Break through the films of the third, fourth, and fifth dimension frequencies. The sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth. Frequencies of the 10th and 11th dimensions. The M in M theory stands for Mamiya. Oh, stands for magic. Almost predicted it. For mystery. For membrane. Sorry? Ivan? It's the most important prerequisite to be a goddess. Yeah. Ah! The circuit of my mind felt like it was on fire. Circuit felt like it was on fire. My quantum mind connected with all dimensional spaces. That's straight out of Fate. The mind of the saviors, the quantum mind, traverses the infinite multiverse and accomplishes this great feat. Ah! The light, the packets of light, take shape. What is this? I just have to reach a little further. A little further. It's her! It's her! Okay, someone's got what's with the nipple? Oh, what is that? What is that? Did I mess up? Dude, you used Emma's Paint. You've got to use, like, what's the drawing app? This one that starts with K. I don't remember what it's called. Even using the power of the savior, that was my limit. It's like, oh no, it's like when someone's Caliburn versus Hercules. He does it the first time, but then it fades away. He has to do it again. I only managed to restore her voice. Her body still looked like a bad scribble. Why do you look like that? Why do you end up looking like that? Or is it playing Ayana's song? It's my fault? So during that whole monologue, that was just Takuji opening up MS Paint and drawing. Ryu-chan pointed towards the picture drawn on the wall. Oh, so that's why she ended up looking like a scribble drawing. I was the one who drew that awful scribble that she ended up looking like. I'm sorry. Even as the savior, I didn't have enough power. A proper icon? A proper icon, huh? Really?
当然。だって私は魔法少女リルルだよ。それより昨日の戦い。
Don't talk about it. Yeah, you're fighting some kind of black rouge on.
あいつがいつも私の邪魔するんだよ。
Gets in your way?
そう。あいつは悪いやつなんだよ。だいたい黒い色って悪魔の象徴でしょ。
What color was Kagami's bunny doll? She was white, wasn't she?
だからあれは悪魔なんだよ。
What does she do that gets in your way?
コジ君だって思い当たることあるんじゃないかな。すんごく嫌な感じ。
yeah. Bam!
そう。拓司君が嫌う独特の周波数を出してる奴らは全部悪魔なんだよ。
Ignore the fact that this is just Ayano. Or, I mean, this could just be Takuji doing it now, because I look at her. Weird frequencies.
その周波数を黒波動って言うんだけどね。
Black Surge.
そう。私が発するのが正波動。そしてあいつらが出す漆黒に染められた波動。それが黒波動。
The pitch black surge.
黒波動には気をつけてね。まあ、拓司君は救世主だからそれに染められることはないけど。
This is so good. I'm just admiring this. Who? This is this whole game, this visual novel, it's a work of art. Infected? Do you mean the black surge could infect something?
何かをなんてもんじゃなくて全てをだよ。黒波動は全ての存在を漆黒に染める。
Everything?
そう、全て。黒波動を持つ者は世界全ての破滅を願う。だから世界を空に返そうとする私や拓司君の邪魔ばかりする。もともとは私の影みたいな檻みたいな存在だったんだけど、それがどんどん大きくなってしまって。
Can she open her other eye? Or that's your evil eye. It has immense power. She can't open it. Why is that happening?
黒リルルは人々の不安を食べて増殖するの。ここ数日に世界中の不安が一気に増大したから。
The anxiety in the world?
そうだよ。人類は無意識によってつながっているの。拓司君の周りだけが不安がっているわけじゃないんだよ。すでに世界全てが不安の中にいる。空は不安の言葉で満ちている。
Heard that one before. Isn't that really bad?
だから今日は私のお父さんがこの世界に降臨する予定なんだよ。
Your father? You mean
そう。全知全能。
Yogg-Sothoth?
ヨグソトースだよ。
We're doing Lovecraft now? Yogg-Sothoth. That's God's name. It's gonna descend upon the earth today.
救世主である拓司君に会うために。
Hold on, that is that's an eldritch, like Lovecraftian being, right? Yeah. You see the one from I read one of them. Oh, on the Lovecraft fandom in other medium, Fate Grand Order. Okay, that's in Salem, but hold on. I read the Dunwich Horror. Yeah, I read that for like an April Fool's or something on my channel. Kind of nervous.
大丈夫。ただ今日みたいに拓司君もある程度チャンネルを合わせないと。
Why?
全知全能なる神って世界そのものなんだよ。世界そのものを見るんだったらそれなりの高みに登る必要があるでしょ。
Takuji's going from Jesus to God
例え
now.
ば二次元の人間が二次元すべての世界を見渡すためには。
You'd have to look at it from the third dimension.
そう。だから拓司君も高次元にチャンネルを合わせないといけないの。でも大丈夫だよ。今こうしてできてるんだから。
Yeah, meeting with God. I think I've come that far. The Savior will meet with God, the Father Himself.
それより気になったんだけど、拓司君の偽物の存在に気がついている？
Fake Takuji.
どうやら私が拓司君についているように
Minakami or Tomasane
黒
or
リルルも
both.
偽物の拓司君についているようなの。
A fake. Ah, now that I think of it. Yeah, this was 10 minutes ago.
横山
In other words, I have a doppelganger.
やっぱり心当たりあるんだ。
I did, I see. So Black Ryu created an imposter to deny my prophecy.
そうだよ。だから拓司くん、ほら、これ。
What is this?
萌え萌えアイテム。
Moe item! Huh? What is it?
白衣だよ。
Mad scientist? I don't understand. Why a white
萌
coat?
え萌えっていうのは冗談。真面目な話、これはね、私の衣装と同じホワイトマターでできてるの。
White matter?
そう、白物質と呼ばれる物質でね。まあ簡単に言えば、この衣装は白い素材じゃなくて、白という概念そのものでできてるわけなの。
Yeah? Made of the very concept of whiteness?
白リレルそのものと言ってもいい。
You mean this is
神のクラス。
God's
そう、
cloth?
拓司くんにふさわしいクラス。
Cool. I see. Now that I think of it, saints always have holy robes. It's the savior. My holy robes are the concept of whiteness. Don't laugh. It's serious, guys. Itself. These robes suit my position. My Ryu. Eh? What is the sound? When I looked up, Ryu-chan was gone. I was alone in the darkness of my base. Light. There's a light on. Was it on before? That's not important. My phone is ringing. Message from Tachibana? Okay, let's call it there. That's a safer one to call it, I think. It's like a 45-minute long video, I think. That's fair. 'Cause I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully I'll be recording more this week. I definitely need to. Like, SubaHibi's doing really good on my channel. And like I don't want to like let up on the uploads. Even though like this week I've been uploading pretty slowly. I also need to find like another series to record, but that's that's kicking the can down the road. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.